Then you reflect back on the prophecy of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu when he said, there are many mountains. I didn't say one mountain, but mountains that you will have to cross before we can get to our destination. And the last mountain is here. Unfortunately, it came at a time that not you, not me expected it to come. And that is for you to understand that what happens is controlled by the spiritual before it can come to manifestation. Before now, the spiritual aspects have fought the battle. Ngozi never started betraying today. Okay? It came to full front when you just saw it now, just like we are seeing it. And you thought that, oh, it just happened. It didn't happen. It started with a meticulous planning. A lot of meetings behind the closed doors, even while the Prime Minister was here. Okay? But unfortunately, when our Prime Minister was saying, you cannot betray me and succeed, you cannot fight Biafra and succeed, you cannot do all this and succeed, a lot of people don't know the spirit behind the speech of our Prime Minister, why he was saying all this. Even why he have all these cabinet members who are surrounding them, both the one they call deputy secretaries, both the ones they call secretaries, both the one that called herself COS. These women have contributed to a lot of atrocities that have happened in this government. This particular woman. It is quite unfortunate that most of us are knowing that knowledge. Now we are getting to know what is happening behind closed doors. Because most of our cabinet members were not able to make it come to the limelight because of how they revere our Prime Minister, because of how they respect our Prime Minister. And most of them were, keeping their lips sealed in order not to incur the wrath of the Prime Minister. But this woman had done a lot of harm than good. But Chukwu Okike Abiama have exposed her at this particular time. And that is why you stand on to confront the evil that she has committed. But let me tell you, at the end of this race, we are going to win. I'm being distracted. I'll come back later. But Helen Peters, I need to ask you one question. Thank you so much for giving me opportunity. I yield my mic from now.
Imagine. Yes, so it's Nonso, my brother.
Did anybody hear me at all?
Yes, Dr. David. Thank you so much. Helen is coming up.
Okay, if she's here.
Yes.
Okay. Helen Peters. Helen Peters, can you hear me?
Helen Peters should be in school.
Okay, she cannot speak now, right?
Leave Sister Helen. Okay, she can hear you, but I think she's busy. Okay.
Okay. When she's
now.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello. I can hear you.
Are you free to speak?
Yeah. I'm free.
Okay, thank you so much, Sister Helen Peters. Sorry, I just want to find out something from you. First of all, I want to really appreciate the kind of person that you are. Because at the onset of this journey, at the onset of this misunderstanding that we are having at this particular time, I was looking at some certain individuals who I so much respect. I mean, our women, because our women count first in everything, just like we respect you people a lot. And I found out that a lot of our women who were here with us, we are flocking towards the other side of the aisle. I want to ask you, Helen Peters, was there any particular time that you felt that you are standing with this government, that you are standing on the wrong side of history, considering the fact that your three sisters who has always been here with you?
It's okay. I don't know if it's from my side.
Can you hear me?
I can't get your words fully because it's breaking. Can you hear me?
David
Can
just
you hear
needs
me?
to take off his
David is reconnecting.
Yeah,
yeah,
his
he has just
network is
dropped.
really,
He
really
just
bad.
dropped.
But
He needs to take off his earpiece or mouthpiece or something. I
we
think
heard
he's
what
using an external speaker.
anyway,
So okay, well, let's go.
he asked you, is there any time that you felt that you're in the wrong side of this saga? Because he was saying that some women, okay, he's coming up, that some women are supporting him. All right. We can hear you.
Okay, Sister Helen, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you, please.
Okay, sorry for that. Yeah, I was asking, I'm just trying to ask you, if was there any time when this misunderstanding broke out that you ever felt relaxed and reflect if you are on the wrong side of history or the wrong side of the government, considering the fact that your two trusted sisters have made their decision? Were you threatened by their decision, and were you even considering being on the wrong side of the government?
It's a kind of funny question because this is my life, this is my destiny, and moreover, I am an adult. If it is to be my parents that probably are on the other side, I wouldn't have mind either. You understand? I don't care who the person is. The person is not important more than my freedom. The person is not important more than the dream I have for my children to go back to my land. You understand? So that is me for you. The very first time the whole mess started, Sister, our senior citizen, Sister Stella, Nkiruka, and so many of us were the first people to come out and start tackling it. You understand? Then Ugo came to our space there because we were still hosting together. He came to our space and he was like telling us, this woman, we need to obey her. We need to understand what she's saying. We need to stand by her. So for standing by her, we need to know more details of what she has for us. So we started asking Mazi Ugo questions. You understand? Because we know where things were going. So we started asking some clarification from Mazi Ugo. Ugo could not give us any answer. Instead, he started even like bullying Sister Stella. Sister Stella said, no, allow me to talk. You don't have to bully me. You understand? So we tackled him with questions he could not answer, and he ran away from us. That is where the whole battle started. So in fact, I took my stand. I don't care who anybody is that want to like supporting the woman because she's a woman. I am a woman. I am not here to support a woman for my freedom. I am here to stand for the truth. The country where I'm living, there is rule of law of which every one of us are following. So why would I want to have a nation? I'm running away from a nation that is being terrorizing me with because there is no rule of law. Now I want to have my new nation of my dream. Somebody want to turn it to be worse than where I'm running from, and you expect me to accept that from the person? It will never work. You understand? So this is how I took my stand. No matter who the person is, then maybe I was eating with them before. No, it is no longer. Everybody have taken his part. They are not my enemies. I'm praying for them that probably one day they will realize their mistakes, because they should see everything that this woman is doing is wrong. She has nothing to give them. This woman have nothing to provide for these people for anything like liberation. No, she has nothing. It is the script that the zoo give to her that she's playing out. Nothing more.
Okay.
She has nothing.
Okay, Sister Helen Peters, thank you so much for that response, because the reason why I ask you this is because a lot of people who found themselves in the same situation with you were able to make their decision based on where their friends are lying to. And I ask you this because you know what transpired between me between you, between Clara Deans, when we had the issues. And I know how much, you know, you may are so attached to them in the sense that you were defending that cause, which, you know, actually, I said, yes, these are three wise sisters from the coastal region of Biafra. And for you to demonstrate your stand, my sister, I really salute your courage. I really salute your consistency. I really salute your truthfulness. It shows that actually there are people who can live by this principle. It doesn't matter whether you come from the same area or the same mother and father. But once you see truth, you stand by it. That is what Biafra is all about. Once you see truth, you stand by it. And that is what Elias actually demonstrated, that he stand by truth and the rule of law. Don't mind all these people who are sitting anonymous. Most of them are sitting anonymous and listening because they don't want to bring out their real platform, their real faces, or their real profile for us to know that this kind of persons are here listening. But the truth of the matter is that in everything that happens, truth must prevail. And I want to assure you, my sister, you are standing on the right side of history, and history will always remember you. And every one of you who stands on the path of truth, there is no two ways about it. Just like somebody that was so good to me, you know, to the extent we interact, we speak to one another. But when this thing happened, he was on the other side of the eye, thinking that I am going to be on the other side with him. And I said, no, I cannot do that because my conscience can never judge me right, and my children will not be happy with me. If I have children, I have to teach them to stand on the path of truth. I have to start now to demonstrating that I'm always on the truthful side of life. And the red flags determined where I stood, because the red flags was flag that showed that, yes, this woman, these people, this government that she declared, this government that she formed by herself is standing on the path of destruction against the government of our Prime Minister. Thank you so much, Sister Helen Peters. May gods and goddesses of our land always continue to guide you and every other person that did like you as well. Thank you for giving me opportunity, Martin. I yield my mic.
Thank you very much. God bless you. You are most welcome. Thank you very much. The fact is that this freedom is above every one of us, you know. So for me, there is no sentiment. The day we were separating the wheat from the chaff from the wheat from UK family, I was the person that tackled Clara Dean to go away with her surrogate. We don't care to know whatsoever surrogate she wants to give to her people. For me, I don't support nonsense. I don't support evil. When I see evil, I call it to order. That is just the fact. Thank you very much.
Yes, so Helen, thank you so much. We stand for the truth. Where is Nanso? Nanso?
Yes, if we go, I know na meeting no more here, just a private meeting no more. Mana udo. If we ma okay, sorry, let me come to broken on English. English. That's it will be better because you know I cannot speak American on London. Okay, bring it. Okay, English. All right, my people. Good morning to Tomano. Urobo Soko Wado. Yes, Godomi Godo. I bless you all. I bring greetings from. Special greetings from my heart to all my mothers and my fathers back home in Biafra land. I say, may Chukwu Kirabiama bless each and every one of us. All the 40 states of Biafra will remain gidigba, no shaking. You know, so there's one thing I want to say here now. You see, all this while we are complaining about accountability, or maybe she should come and give us accountability or this and that. Somebody that, if I don't know how many of us are listening to maybe the garbage that the gossiping that they were gossiping yesterday. So, you know, from that, I understand that somebody like that kind of, you know, fellow that have the guts, you know, somebody like our lobbyists you know, alias, though she didn't mention name, but you know, from her words, you know, I understand where she's going to. But what I'm saying is that this is what we are complaining here. This woman, for as I wish she have succeeded in laying her hands on our defense by now and this finance by now. Let me just tell all of us, you know what would have been happening here now is that we would have been begging her not to talk of our prime minister or even our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, because as it stands now, this woman has already gone out of the lane, and there's no way of coming back. There's no way of returning, because you know there's something that goes with pride. My father used to tell me then when I was small, when I was a kid, you know, anytime I just make any little mistake, he draws my ear and make sure my toes, my 2 toes would be just at least, maybe just my 2 toes would be the only thing that would be standing on the floor. So the only thing that will come out from his mind, he said that, look, pride goes before fall. So I didn't know as a kid, I didn't know all those things, know what it was. But later on, I came to understand what he meant by that. So that is the problem now. This you must have. And there is no 2 ways about it. So the only thing is that we should just thank God that we have our acting prime minister, Mazi Ogenkere. We thank God that we have our Sonia, our Minister of Information, our Deputy Minister of Information, Pastor Van Mazi Raphael Ajiri. If not, by now, we would not have any mouth to be even talking here right now. But you know what? She has already failed on arrival. So for me, I don't give a damn to any kind of threat or anything that is saying, because I'm a Biafran and everybody is a Biafra. So let her stay clear. Let her better stay clear from anything that she's doing. Let her better stay clear. The Nigerian Janja with the Nigeria bank accounts that she has brought out to her own people, let her stay clear. The recruitment and everything that she's doing, let her be careful, because you know there is no any other exposition, any other facts, right from on the 31st of December 2024, where our Anthony and our lobbyist Elias came out and give an official letter, you know, to explain and let we Biafrans know officially exactly what has been, you know, playing with behind the scene and coming up to their conclusion. So it is now obvious that anybody that today that is still supporting this woman, definitely that one, you are your own. I don't have any issue against you, but please, day your lay now as we are on our own lay. You understand? So at the end of the day, by the grace of Chukwukika Biama, our prime minister is going to join us very soon. But please, when our prime minister joins us, continue on your own lay. Never you ever mention our prime minister or try to indict our prime minister or say anything concerning our prime minister, because you don't have anything doing with our prime minister.
Emerson,
since
check your
you have
connection,
decided to choose your own way. Connection. Am I not coming out?
Not you, Emerson. I think Ellen Peters gave a heads up that.
All right. Let me just give the mic here, because Emerson, please, you can
Go on now.
just try to. Okay. So we don't have any connection. We don't have any connection with you. Continue with your Nigerian People's Club of Nigeria club group. Continue with your group. We don't have anything with you. Never you trespass anything that concerns the Biafra. You said you have dissolved your Biafra, your own Biafra government in exile. But we, the indigenous people of Biafra, that has given our mandate to our prime minister, that is under our prime minister, Mazi Samuel Ekpa Njoku, we continue to stand with him. So whatever ideology, whatever anything that you are doing, go and continue it with your current People's Club of Nigeria. Count us out of it. And for those your cheap nonsense threats, just keep it to yourself, because you know a criminal will always come out to call, will always come out to accuse others criminal. So just know, if you know that whatever you are doing is right, just maintain your lane, respect yourself. And another thing I want to tell you, anytime you are coming up on stage, please, we don't know that kind of thing that you used to take every time. You understand? Because every time if you are talking, you cannot talk without, am I coming out? Am I still coming out? Am I coming out, please? I had a call.
You are coming out. You are coming out.
Okay, please. Okay, please. Before I round up now, whatever that it is that you have been taking, because I have been noticing anytime you come on live, it's so shameful, it's so disgraceful. At least if none of all those your Janjaweed People's Club of Nigeria has not advised you, sometimes you need to respect yourself, because anytime you come out on even right from the convention hall, I see the way you were shaking. But I'm trying to figure out what is giving you the audacity, the mind to be nagging, barking always like a dog. When on the convention ground, I was watching you live from my residence, watching you where our own sister Chioma was even encouraging you, giving you the balls that please, you can do it. Don't worry, you can do it. But you were there, busy shaking like a baby, shedding crocodile tears, But you know what? Whatever that it is, every time you'll be scratching your nose. You'll be scratching your nose. Don't think that thing is giving you morale. That thing is not any morale for you. So it's just, you are just disgracing yourself. Because very soon, I'm watching, very soon, you will enter market and you'll be picking konko. You understand? You'll be picking konko because all water, this is how it starts. You understand? Because it seems like maybe some men now has now become women. But you know what? We are not scared, but we are not scared of speaking the truth. We'll tell you straight, because you have been causing so much damage and we cannot tolerate it anymore. And moreover, the money that we have contributed for that convention, that our acting prime minister, our honorable acting prime minister took responsible of, that money must be given, must be returned, and you must give account of it, because I myself also contributed my money also there. So whatever you have done with that money, wherever that money is, it must give account to Biafrans in large. I will leave my mic here. Thank you. God bless each and every one of us.
Who will go next?
I think
it's supposed to be me now.
Is Dr. Fine? Okay.
Dr. Fine.
Yes, I like that. I like the way you put that, doctor, because I'm not a doctor. I just put the doctor because it's like anybody that just put doctor these days, they will start respecting the person. They will start giving you respect. So now, I'm now a doctor. Here from now henceforth, everybody should call me Dr. Ifeanyi Chukwu. Thank you. Thank you, because this thing is too much. It's too much for us. I'm now a doctor. Onye disrespect. I'm now Dr. Ifeanyi Chukwu. Thank you, my people. Good morning, Biafrans. Good morning, lovers of freedom. Good morning, lovers of freedom. Everybody in the space, I greet you. Emerson, thank you. Good morning, everybody. I was wondering, I was in their Zoom yesterday when they were calling all manner of derogatory names to our lobbyist, calling him useless, all manner of names, unprintable names, the man, which is very, very wrong. We are civilized people. How did these savages get in our midst and we didn't even notice it? We did not know, we did not see them. I was wondering, where did these people come from? Kibendashi. They are not calling
my brother, sorry to say. You see, because of these things you are saying now, that's why I told you that if not because of our acting prime minister, Sonia Abarawa, Minister of Information and Deputy Minister, by now, me and you will not have mouth. You will not have mouth to respond. you will be begging not to talk of our prime minister himself. Because as it stands now, this woman, there is nothing that our prime minister will come out now and say. Right from the letter, I want us to go and analyze. I want us to go and analyze that letter. We should watch very carefully, please. I don't know, because I want to be very sure. That signature on that letter, is it the real signature of our prime minister? Is it exactly, or they were trying to forge something like that? So because I know our prime minister's signature is authentic, and nobody can even dare to even attempt to even try. You will just fail. So those things are something that we need to be picking out. Woman, as I'm telling you, has no regard, absolutely no regard for our prime minister, Mazi Samonekpa, and she should desist from calling him. Anytime she wants to call, instead of him to call him his name, he call him Obatobie. I don't know whether Obatobie is now our prime minister or Obatobie is a title. Because you see these people, they think that they are educated, but they are very, very stupid. Very, very stupid. Obatobie, isn't it a title? Isn't it a title? No, Biafras, answer me. Obatobie, isn't it a title? Is Obatobie the name of our prime minister? Why can't this woman, is it forbidden for her to mention the name of our prime minister, Mazi Samonekpa Njoku? Okay, anyway, let me just hold it here. Thank you very much.
Allow Ifeanyi to round up. Ifeanyi, go ahead.
Thank you. I mean, I'm so disheartened. Like Ikagolam, this woman, this particular woman, they are now calling her Queen Mother. No name I never hear inside there. Queen Mother, our God. They are singing, worshiping, and praise. And for this woman, who everybody knows that she's a fraudster, because she's defrauding Biafrans from our hard-earned contributed money. She's holding it. Pay this one, no. Pay that one, no. Bring out the money now and give the defense people. Let them use the money to defend our land. No, you want to create everything new on your own. This is a parallel government. If we call it parallel, they will say we are joking. We don't understand the meaning of parallel. I don't know, because my people, explain the meaning of parallel to me. I want to really understand what parallel means, because I want to ask David. David, please explain, what does parallel mean? Isn't this parallel? Isn't this a parallel government that she is running? Because I'm trying to understand what she's doing. What is it called? Parallel, what does it mean?
Of course, the lobbyists have already said that. Our lobbyist, Elias, made mention of that. She has created another government, another government in a government. That is actually what it means, creating a government opposite the government that you are in. So, Ngozi Orabueze created a government while she was a COS on another government. So now she wants to run her own government and using the name of our prime minister to make it, to give it authenticity. You know what it means? It's just like when IPOB was telling Simon Ekpa, oh, don't use the name of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That is what Ngozi Orabueze is doing, creating another government and always mentioning Simon Ekpa on behalf of Simon Ekpa, because she is a psychiatric patient. She takes care of people who are mentally deranged. And if you check all the people that are following her, all of them have mental problems. So she is the one who is taking care of them, using that psychiatric charisma to cajole them into believing in her. And that is why they are calling her, now they are shifting from COS to Queen Mother. There is, in the near future, they will equally call her my Lord, and all the rest of it. So what it means is that she has created another government in a government and don't want to leave the government that she was appointed as COS, using Mazi Simon Ekpa to get sympathy from people and using her psychiatric values, to also use it against our people who are so emotional, woman this, woman that, because she's a woman, and she is playing on the intelligence of most of our Biafran brothers and sisters. That is actually what she is doing. But the fact is that no matter what she does, she is not going to succeed. No matter they are already failed. What put a nail in the coffin is that press release or the release of Elias. That thing have drawn them back 100 miles back, and they can never recover for it. If they like, they can employ the best lobbies in the world. It is on record that the Biafran people, the Biafran government under Mazi Simon Ekpa has disassociated themselves from her. And the lobbies have asked her to go, wishing her all the best in her, own government endeavors. But she should first of all leave our government alone and focus on the government that she created. So thank you so much.
Why I asked you this is for you to explain it very clearly so that Biafrans will really understand that this woman is doing her thing. She is not running the government which our prime minister left behind before he was invited for questioning. She is just, running her own government like a company, because that is what she is. She is running a company and, putting everybody under her shoe, stamping everybody on her foot so that nobody will talk. You must bow, you must do this one, you must respect me, you must sacking everybody, just like the DOS that we once knew. If this woman understands the suffering that Biafrans are suffering in Nigeria and still suffering till now, she will not be doing all these things, though, because I guess probably because she is in abroad, she does not really understand the pains that our mothers are suffering in the villages, the pains that our sisters and our fathers are going through. She does not really understand it, I swear. She doesn't, because if she does, she will stop what she's doing immediately.
No, sister said she does.
She does.
She does.
It's wickedness that is prompting this. Wickedness, because there is nothing else that should be prompting her to do all these things that she's doing.
What else?
We need to tie her up.
Dr. Ifeanyi.
Yes, ask me. I'm listening. Yeah.
If it later comes to your notice that she was bribed with some very huge money to do all of this, won't it be a valid reason to you? If it comes out to you later. You said?
Okay. If she comes out to me and say what?
Yeah, if it comes out later to our notice that she was paid very, very heavily by the Nigerian government, or she was promised by the Nigerian government some huge amount of money, that this is the reason why would you accept that this is the reason why she's doing all this?
Of course. Why not? Why not?
Yeah,
I will accept, because
it's one of the reasons. Yeah.
I listened to the Zoom. I was in the Zoom where they were, on the 1st January. That was yesterday. I was in their Zoom. There is no manner of names these people did not call Elias. There is no manner of names these people did not call Pastor Van and everybody. They were just mentioning names and calling derogatory, unprintable names to these people. This is wrong. This is not what Biafrans are. Lawful people. We are not lawless. This woman just throw the law away and start doing like Nigeria that we are trying to run away from.
She's a Nigerian.
Because Biafrans, Moranya, open your eyes and see. Open your ears and hear. Open your understand and understand everything that is happening before you go and follow the wrong group. Narrow is the road that leads to everlasting life. It's not the one that is shouting whoa 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 on Zoom meetings every time, shouting like a mad woman. Of course, you people say she is a psychiatric patient, and I believe that. Give the mic to another person. Thank you. I'm done.
Thank you very much, Dr. Ifeanyi. Dr. Ifeanyi Omenala.
What's happening? It's like I can't hear anybody anymore.
Can you hear me?
Go ahead.
Thank you.
Dr. Ifeanyi, I'll bring you down and bring you back up.
Thank you, Doctor.
My host is talking.
As we are speaking, we should also remind Madam Madam People's Club, her consequences using our Biafra Brgie colors, Brgie
emblems and letterhead.
Letterheading, Brgie, or everything that has to do with Brgie, she's using. She will be. Oh my God. Am I coming out?
Yes.
Okay. She will go. She's going to pay for everything she's doing. She will pay dearly. Anyone that knows this woman should tell her, advise her. If you know how to speak to her, if it's drug, you give her so you people will interact very well. You can do it, but tell her she's going to pay for whatever she's doing. The law is going to cut up with her. The law is going to cut up with her. You should go and register her government somewhere else and stop using Brgie. She would pay dearly. She will pay. It's just giving her an advice, but she will pay dearly. She will not come out from this. And she will also do accounts. She should do accounts. She should do accounts of all the money in the new mandate account.
Yes, sir.
She stopped indicting the lives of Biafrans back home using POS to pay for whatever she's doing.
Complete madness.
Please, Zimuzo, you started with us. You've not spoken. Maybe go ahead.
Yeah, thank you very much, Emerson. I greet you. Mommy Enke, Happy New Year, ma. I greet you. Mazake, I greet everybody. Yeah. You see, I have been listening and I'm very, very happy that at least we are discussing a whole lot of all these things.
I can't hear.
I'm speaking, or I don't know.
Go ahead.
Am I being heard?
Yeah.
Okay, I think. So what I'm saying is this. You see that after reading what that lobbyist wrote, that statement meant in fact, my morale was boosted about 50 more percent, like I got 50% after that, because it was well detailed that legally everything was represented, and that is the good of it all, which shows that what this woman is actually doing is illegal. It's illegal, and actions can be taken against her, which is very, very necessary too. Why I'm saying this is this: for the sake of gullible people that are following her, people that are, will I say, they are being overwhelmed with all the fantasy, like with what they think that things are, without seeing the actual pictures. So these are people we are looking out for, people that we need to convince that, look, in all ramification, this is what this woman is. And however we will do that, these are things we need to do, because a lot of people need to start coming to this realization that they are actually moving on a very wrong way. Because what that Elias wrote shows that, in fact, Mrs. NGOZI is just actually a PA. Yes, that Dr. NGOZI is actually a PA. He's nothing. He wasn't he was inconsequential in all scheme of things of what was actually going on. Both the registration, the contract agreement, he wasn't there. And that man made it clear that his name wasn't even included, which one of one of the agreements, this our Oge Nkere was mentioned and a signatory to one of it. These are places where I pay close attention to. It's not even about the bass bulls. There are some certain actions we need to start taking so as to put things straight and also help a lot of gullible people to see the clear picture, the right things. That is when if we start doing it and it becomes clear. Because by now we need to start thinking of how to take legal actions against her, because so many things about that our logo and I've forgotten anyway. These there are some legal documents like head of I have letterheading.
Even
Yeah,
the Brgie,
those letterheading.
names.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly, the Brgie name, those letterheadings. These are things we pay close attention. She can't just start using legal documents that belongs to other people that she is against. You understand? And you are using legal documents that belongs to them, that is well registered,
And
that is legally recognized.
And adding Simon Eber in every fake document that she produces. That is where the problem actually, like, why can't you just write?
Yes. So we are having case of impersonation,
yes,
case of trespassing, case of intruding, a whole lot of cases against this woman. So these are things we need to start paying attention to and start working towards it. You understand? And also the publicity aspect, the way the misinformation keeps spreading, this is more damage it causes us. So we need to also find a way to limit that misinformation, spreading of that misinformation that they are spreading. We need to also cut it off. There are ways we need to start doing all these things, which is things we need to start taking actions on. It's not me. I no longer, after my experience in this one Nigeria thing, I see that it's not about talking. When you talk without putting actions on ground, you understand, you miss a whole lot of things. So that is my own opinion in this whole thing. Thank you very much. Happy New Year to everybody.
Oh, wow. Happy New Year, my dear. Okay. Erwin. Oh no, so you want to add something, but Erwin is have been waiting.
Yeah, can I speak?
Go ahead.
Can I speak? Okay. Yeah, thank you for giving me the mic. Good morning, Emerson, Mr. Nkiru, Master K. Thank you for giving me the mic. Good morning, my fellow Biafrans. Yeah. So, you know, the issue, the way the situation we find ourselves after this declaration, it's not what we expect. But we thank God. We thank God, because if we didn't stand our ground by now, all of us, well, nobody would even have mouth again to talk to this woman, because her plan was to hijack everything to himself and do as she wants. But thank God, she has failed. She has failed already. But we see how there is still a lot of work to do, because hello, I'm hearing some background sound. Am I coming out, please?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Somebody should move. So we still have a lot of work to do, because even let me just say, at the initial stage, almost all of us, if there were supposed to be an election under normal side, like me personally, I would have voted for her, because I see her that somebody that is there doing something. Honestly, I would have voted for her. But and that same mindset is what many people have. that are still following her. That's that mindset of the beginning, that she is working and this and that. But after this red flag and everything that happened, so it will not be easy for many people to come back to their senses. So that is why we need continuous media like this place we are holding every day. It's not going to stop. We say we are going to. This is going to take time. Oh, somebody thinks that things will just end in a very few. It's not going to happen. We will continue, and we need many ways to counter to let, because the red flag against this woman, the red flag is there. The evidences are there that she is not real, she is fake, and she's illegal. So what we need now is people, is media to continue to explain this to our people and let them know. This is just it's not something that is hard for people to understand, but many people are too emotional in this Biafra because the woman is very trickish. She have a kind of a way of a psychological, how would I put it? You know, she will say on behalf of Prime Minister, on behalf of Samuel Ekpa, and she have a good capture that she will put in his meeting when he want to publish anything. The capture, so your mind will just go. This woman is really working for our PM. He's the next in command. Is this all those things? So this is the what this woman is using to deceive most people that are following her, because of the capture that is used. And once you see a capture, you yourself, you will really believe, as long as she's working for our PM, she's the right person. But when you look at under the normal thing, you will discover that she's doing nothing. So she's just using that name on the behalf of the Prime Minister, on the behalf of the Prime Minister. And once you just hear that, the good label will just believe, yes, as far as working for on the behalf of the Prime Minister, she's the person. So what we need now, we need to continue to talk and explain things to people, and people that know how to do broadcast. Like all these red flag, all these things that she says she's a member of People's Club of Nigeria. Most of those comments that come out from her mouth, like in the case of when he said that if they release a Martin Kanu, we want to come and disturb the declaration in Finland, all those kind of things. The red flag are so many against her that people that are going to use to know that she's fake. So that is all this. That is what we will continue to educate our people, so that they will come to their normal senses, because it's not easy. So hello, please, am I still coming out? Please. Hello?
Yeah, coming. Yeah.
Okay, because this Biafra is something that is, it's emotional. Let's be sincere with ourselves. The emotion is also attached to this agitation because of the way it is. So for you to once you are stick to a particular something and you don't know the one that is real, you need somebody to give you. You need conviction. You need if you look that time that during time of our PM and BOS, so our PM come outside every day in broadcast on YouTube. It takes time because before we are able to convince many people. So it's not something that people will just say, let's leave her alone. And people will come back to their senses. People will not come back to their senses. If we leave her alone, we'll continue to fight her. Because the evidence against her, the red flag against her is too much. She's fake, she's illegal. So that is that. So another thing I want to say now, if you look now, for us to achieve Biafra, 1, we need defense. 2, we need lobbies. 3, media. So these are the 3 major things. And now the defense, you don't have control over the defense, unless you want to go and create our own fake recruitment that don't have any professional something. Don't want to go and kill and make our people to die. So she's not in control of our defense. Now our lobbies. This is the lobbies of the Biafra Republic government in exile. They have come out and tell her that she's not for Biafra. She's not. They are not working for her. So all those things show that she has nothing to do with the Biafra Republic, the government under our PM Samuel Ekpa. But as it stands now, let us take for example now she has created a whole website. She has created almost of her own things. If PM come now, you think that PM have power over her to tell her? PM does not have power over her, because that's not what PM left before he was invited for questioning. That's not what PM left. That's all these things she's created. It's created it with her own name. So she has power over that thing against PM. But it is only what PM left, like all the website that he left, the Biafra, and everything that PM left. That's only what PM will have power over. So people should understand that this woman is doing a different thing, completely different from what from the PM Samuel. What she's doing is her own. She's not working for the PM. She's just doing her own organization. Completely different from what the PM Samuel left. So it is not for everybody to come. We begin to educate people. People will understand. If you are thinking that this woman is working for PM, it's a big deception. She's not working for PM. She's doing her own thing, completely different. Look, now she opened her own USB website. Okay, PM cannot have power over that. If you PM carry him to court, PM cannot be able to win her because it was created by her. So everything is on her name. So that is another thing. So to show that what this woman is doing is if not for God that helped us, that we are able to discover this very quick, this woman would have just made PM to become irrelevant. That when PM comes out from when PM comes, PM will not have any power over her again. But thank God that
Erwin,
yeah.
please. No, that's it. No.
Why you say no?
Round up.
No, I can't tell me. Why you say no? Can't tell me.
All, whatever she's doing is illegal. So the remedy that is left from Samonet when she comes out is to sue her. That's the remedy that.
No. You'll not be able to sue her with the will, because she created that website by herself. The United States. PM don't have power. So okay. What I'm trying to say now is this now. Most of all those things she has created, she created that with her own name. But the one that is already on ground, that PM left, PM was created by the name of PM. So that one that she has created now, PM will not be able to challenge her and win her now.
That's what I'm
simple.
Website is nothing. She has stolen what we call I've forgotten what it was called.
USB.
Good. Intellectual.
That one. PM don't have power over that one. Okay.
So the
remedy that was left for us or Samoneba is to take her to court.
Take her to court over what?
Because
let me explain something to you concerning that website, please. Okay, can you listen to me?
Sister Kiruka, the point he was trying to make here is that
to do. And you are 100% correct. She wants to displace our PM. By the time our PM comes out, he won't be able to hold her, because everything must have gone into her name. You are correct, Evim.
Yes, now. You're very correct now.
Sister Kiruka, let me just explain what my brother was trying to tell you. Our brother is saying that I wish this woman succeed. Not be say as it be right now. Would they hear you,
Let me complete.
He said our brother they try to tell us, say, I wish this woman succeed. By now, not the way to be fair talk, because I said by now, even me and you self, before they beg this woman, talk less of our prime minister. Because now what is this woman the target? Just to make sure say she take away the main source, the main power. So that means our prime minister no go can't get mad again. So but she not succeed at all. So that be waiting.
No. She not succeed now. But she don't cut her own part take now. She don't take her own. That's what she take now. Prime minister not get power over what she has taken. That is what I'm saying. But the one that prime minister left.
That one not concern. He not get anything to do with anything concerning concern Biafra.
No. No, I know. Try to understand me. What I'm saying is that. Hello? Wait.
You get
Yeah, I'm
something that I
hearing
want to
you.
explain. That part you said PM cannot sue her. Is actually you are correct to an extent, but you see, he doesn't have any details as regards the people that created the website, the details that he has there, but she has a clone of our own website.
She's
You
creating
understand?
her own website. That's what the vim is
Yeah,
saying.
chill.
She's creating everything anew. She's developing
she's
everything anew.
cloning.
A parallel government that even when if our PM comes out, he
Yeah,
won't be able to have authority over her. That's what the vim is saying.
She can be
yeah.
sued.
See,
That is what I'm saying.
see. Let me tell you something.
This is the
What I
reason why
want to
we should.
explain. This is
My
what I
brother
want to
Mazake,
explain.
sorry, my brother, 1 second. This one might be the reason why we say we're supposed to just block all of them, so that at the end of the day we go know the majority. Because this whole thing now is this whole thing now a madness and it's getting too much. If we block them, we know the people will stand by now will be the majority. Make it not be like say these people they feel say maybe all those janjaweed, all those janjaweed Nigerian terrorist people they don't join there. They feel say maybe they get crowd or get 1 or 2 people. The only person when I see now that mad woman where we say go so enter streets when I did there they do that I say now I don't understand. So my brothers and sisters, all these whole things we go dey block them so that at least if they want listing, make they come they listing to us. We go not say yes, they go they listing. You understand? So that when they just say maybe when they go host all those that nonsense gossiping program, nobody they go there, they will send them. Then I said they will soon hide, just like the way the other people, the other errats, they don't hide already. What will they talk about, Seth? Thank you.
It will not work that way.
Now they hear me
It
now.
will not work that way,
It
sir.
won't work that way because she's causing a
Yeah,
lot of
please.
damage.
It won't work that way.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
Evan, what I was saying as regards Evan's case was that this woman actually cloned the official website of our own, the one that our own prime minister created. And for this reason, she can still be sued. You understand? She can still sue her to court, but suing her to court right now, I think it has been addressed. We can do it individually. You understand? We can do it individually. Our government too, our cabinet members can have a meeting and go legal with it because we are officially a government. We've declared our nation. It's something we can still do. You understand? She is cloning an
Wait,
official government website. This is what
Madike,
yeah, I can hear you.
Madike, try to understand my point.
I understand
I'm
you.
not
Did you
talking about
understand
the
me?
handles.
Did you understand me?
You listen to me. Yeah. What I'm saying is this now. I'm not talking about the handles. There are some handles already that belong to that belong to the government. That she has succeeded in taking those people. Now those people are now working for her. I'm not talking about those handles or Biafra
I'm not
government
talking about the
handles.
handle. I'm talking about the website you
So
mentioned.
now what I'm talking about, this website now, this USB,
Yes.
PM don't have power over that one at all. That's what I'm saying. So that one belongs to her. So any money that goes, any money that is there now belongs to her.
But see, she cloned the official website. Did she not do it?
Yes, the bag. Yes, I saw.
Is
Yes,
this not enough reason to take someone to court for you to make up your website and someone from nowhere or someone you were working with within your government just decided to clone a website? That same website that you cloned, you didn't give her access to. Do you think you cannot take her to court?
So let me just round up.
You understand me now?
What I'm trying, yeah.
Thank you.
I get your point. But what I'm trying to say now is this: everything she is doing, she has already failed because the government is not what she's doing now is separate something outside of the government. The government, everything about the government still stand. So in terms of the legal document and everything of the Biafra government is still stand. The head office, everything remains just as PM left it under the cabinet that are remaining. But what she's doing now is a different thing and completely from that of the PM. But the only thing we have to do now is that the only problem is that we have succeeded in with taking some of the members of the followers and finance. She have divided everything. So it's going. That's the only way it's going to affect the government. But I believe with time,
she has
many
also
people will
taken
come
our
back to their.
money in that new dimension.
Yes. Yes.
So I believe So I believe with time, many people will come back to their senses. And another thing again, thank God, I wish she succeeded in taking over the military and have control over them. That would be the end. But thank God, she failed woefully because that military is the thing that is the only reason why the Nigerian government and the both international community are panicking in what we are doing. So, and that is the only reason why they are going to release both our leader, our PM, and as far as that military is there. But if she has succeeded in taking over that military, PM will not have any power now. They will just, because it is the military now that is the power. And if, imagine if somebody else have charge over the military and dissolve and be able to sell the military to the Nigerian government, the PM now will become powerless. Because as it stands today now, the only power that PM have now is because of what he has created, which is the military is on ground. That is what is making that's the only thing that will make PM to be relevant up to today. Even our leader, Master Kano, is the military, nothing more. So as far as that military is still there and still standing very strong, so the everything is okay. So what we need is just to continue to educate our people and keep on preaching and preaching. But on the side of this woman, nobody should say that we start talking about her. Everybody should increase to talk about her. Even if we take any amount of years, it's a continual process because if we stop, she will continue to do her evil, and it will be making many people to fall. So let me just end here. But in terms of the legal side, as far as the lobbies have come, because this government, I read the document where the lobbies, not the one the lobby posted though, the one that they used to register the document, which this alias the lobbies use. I check it on Google, I download it, I read everything. So this lobby firm, Morang Global Strategies, are the firm that registered this government under the United States of the Justice Department. So, and the Biafra Republic of Government in exile is the only entity as the entity that is going to fight for this for the United States of Biafra. So what she is doing now, without the Biafra Brgie in the United States, so all these things say United States of United States of Biafra, it does not exist. If you minus that Brgie out of it, does not exist. Because if you go and read the document, and Brgie that produced that is the purpose of Brgie is to declare the United States of Biafra and defend it. So if you take away Brgie from anything anybody is doing as far as this declaration is concerned, which means it's not complete. So there's no way you can remove Brgie. And right now, the lobbyists have come and tell us that this woman is not more part of Brgie, which means she's fake, she's fraud, she's illegal. So everybody she's fake, she's fraud, she's illegal, and everything is there on paper. So guys, let me just end here. Thank you for giving me the mic.
Yes, sir. Evan. Mr. Kerry, do you want to say something?
Yeah.
Okay. Frank, your hand.
Yeah, I explained what I wanted to explain already, and I think Evan got it. It is very, very possible for you to sue NGOZI because she cloned the official website, and I want to see how she's going to clone the USBT websites so that they will finalize the suit we are going to, that we are going to levy against her. There are a lot of things she's doing, and when now that she has officially cloned the government website, if she clones the official USBT website also, then you know that she's in for a full fraud. She has given us announcement that she has distanced herself away from the USBT website, so that she wants to create a new coin and a new website so that she'll be able to access it, because that's the only way she can have access to anything that she can title as the United States of Biafra.
What do you mean by she has distanced herself from USBT websites?
like the official website, she says she doesn't have access to it or something.
You
So
mean the Brgie website?
yeah, the official one, the one that Samonekwa told
Okay,
us to follow.
okay, Biafra.
USBT Bank of Biafra.usbt.org.
Okay.
I'm yet to see her clone that one. So, if after she clones that one, then I think we'll be able to send her to court for something like impersonation. How am I going to put it? Possibly for money laundering, because she's literally using an official government website, claiming it's her own. You understand?
But what she's doing now,
This is actually a process we can do. Yeah. What did you say?
what she's doing now is actually money laundering. Yes, because people are
Yeah,
donating
she
to her
wants to.
Biafra liberation money meant for
Yeah.
military stuff, and she's collecting lots of money into an account. That's money laundering. It's just that we are just taking
Yes.
things step by step.
Yes. You will actually know what to file as a claim or a complaint to anyone we are filing it to take it legally. You understand? We are still looking at her moves. Now that she has done it, I believe our cabinet members are seeing all. Yeah,
Mazaki, let me tell you, we already have enough. See,
yeah, you
from the
have enough,
moment
but
she
yeah,
brought, from that moment she introduced a particular account, a particular Islamic account. You understand?
yeah,
For people to donate. That is where we pin it immediately. That was where she started the fraud. I don't know if you people don't understand. Legally, this is where the impersonation, because that wasn't the actual account
yes, actually.
that normally collects those donations. So how come she now introduced a new account that is outside the original,
That
the
is the
normal
reason why
legal
she went to
account?
create a
So
government website, my brother. That is the reason why. Because
exactly.
she told you initially that she's going to change the front end, but the back end she's not going to change. That back end is the new mandate account. So she removed the initial bank account that was there, the Wells Fargo Bank, and put in the Taj Bank. Now she has taken off the back end totally. You understand? Or I don't know if she still has it there, but now that they have their government website, I believe if anyone goes there, you will see the nonsense new mandate Islamic bank account there, and other banks that you want to use, maybe Zelle or Cash App or anything. So yeah, that's just what she did. We understand her very, very well. The back end and the front end she explained. She did that. That was what she explained it to us that that's what she's going to do, and we saw it clearly. We will just compile it, and our cabinet members or anyone that wants to go individual on her would take all those allegations and see how far we'll go from there, because she's really doing too much. She's really doing too much, for real.
But I'm still
The
like,
government website surprised me, like cloning of a whole website.
yeah.
If our PM Simon Ekpa was here, he for don't do some
Do you
kind
saw
things,
do you saw
because
my comment? Do you saw my comment when they posted? You saw my
I didn't
comment.
see.
I was the one that highlighted the editing of the logo. All the editing of the logo on that official seat. I don't know how they did. And the editing was very, very poor. Very.
They have attacked the page. They have removed them. Okay. When they come back, are you sharing this? Are you sharing or you are just watching? If you know share them, your brother go join a psychiatric ebubatoro, they will poof him or her. If you did not share it, you will go and join a Ebube Monkey by NGOZI or Abu Fulani. They will poof you. Don't say we didn't warn you. You join the People's Club of Zoo. Ịmalụzie ihe imere onwe gị. Jeenụ gebe ndị na-akụ asịrị na ịntanetị. Ndị na-enwe ihe ha pasta na-achụ ego. Unu ya ha egolu brain unu tinye n'ihe were eme ihe. Mgbe o suru unu eche na ọmụnwa nọ na Amerịka ka a na-egbu. I will stop. That's it. If I do as my strength carry me, I will just do what? Shut down. If you can't use your page to do something, you think you are doing me a favor. You think it's my job. You think it's compulsory that I will do it. You think somebody is paying me to do this because now monetize their pages. All these things you are seeing, anywhere you are watching it, it is not monetized. If you don't know how to know the Facebook or YouTube or Twitter that is monetized, you go and ask questions. When you are watching any YouTube or any Facebook and you see advertisement or commercial, they call it, then the page is monetized. We did not monetize our channel, especially me and Sonia Barawa. I am the happy each way going high to freedom. What I want is for you to be alive. And when you think it's your right that I must do it, I can shut down. You that is joining people that is fighting your BLA. When they create another BLA, go and join. Remember Bubagu, remember Asawana, Asari Dokubo boys, the pig in the creek. Remember them. Igwamebehano today. Kamana ha biakwana back. Obo na ha bia he mechie mie. La hola ni ha bu 5. Alahube mola since yaban. How's that key? I think they are coming back. Okay, I will stop it. I will stop it and restart another one. Hang in there. Don't go far. Let me start it. Stop this one. When they come back, I will bring it back. They won't. If you don't share it, your brother or your cousin might be a victim. If your brother did not hear and join NGOZI or Fulani Ebubago, they will poof him or her. You are not doing me. I just want to make sure that you are alive. You people are alive, because if I'm enjoying America, the freedom in America, and you guys are living like animals, it's not a good thing. Your brothers and sisters and uncles from your village that live overseas, they are not doing anything. They are not doing this I'm doing. Some of them are 30 years in America here. They refuse to show their face. They refuse to talk about your freedom because they want you to keep living like animal. They want to be using you. Okay. Because the demo maza can je meeting. Nkechi, just moto. Oh yeah, car wash in America is $30 per hour. Hey, $30. Sorry. Babysitting in America is $30 per hour. I think in the dog meeting, nari ego. And will ego jene don't want. I think it's area moto, naria $15 cage as a moto. Ojo hekwu freedom ko we na use gi. You will 500 or 200. I don't know how much you are using to charge your phone. Business. You will not come here and subscribe to me. Come menu this